the best of the week on Relevant Radio. Britannia, 402 AD. Christian Rome has established an outpost in Britain. Surrounded by pagan tribes, they grow weaker daily. The church holds society together as Rome threatens to leave. But one rebellious Briton, rejecting his parents' faith, plunges himself into dangers he could never have imagined. This is the story of Patrick.
The Saints, Adventures of Faith and Courage. Patrick of Ireland. Episode 1, A Reckless Youth. Listen to all the episodes and discover new shows at thesaintspodcast.com.
Linus! Linus!
Patricius!
Rise and greet the morning, sleepyhead.
Where is the sun?
We've beat him to the punch.
Are you really standing outside my window to wake me before dawn again?
Well, the horses are itching to ride, my friend.
I don't know that I feel like earning a beating before breakfast.
Can you smell that morning air? Oh, you're really going to laze in bed and let that go to waste?
It's Sunday.
It is, Linus. Well done.
What about morning mass?
What about the glorious sunrise we're going to miss? It's hours yet till Mass begins. We leave now, we can catch the sun coming up over the bay and be back before anyone even knows we've gone.
You really are a devil. You know that, don't you, Patricius?
Well then, you have your scapegoat if we ever get caught.
We have been caught. Many times.
And every time we've walked away with a good story to tell.
And a sore backside.
Are you coming or aren't you?
Let me find my satchel.
Be quick about it. We wouldn't want to be late for Mass, would we?
Calpurnius, slow down.
We must hurry.
Why the haste, Father?
Calpurnius?
Blast.
I'm glad I caught you. Good morning to you, ladies.
Hello. Good morning, Quintus.
I thank you, as always, for your assistance in Mass, Deacon.
It is a great honor to serve, sir.
I do wish to ask, your son, Patricius, absent once again. Is he quite well?
I'm afraid that he...
I hope he understands that his presence here is a matter of safety, not only of faith. Every day, it seems, another invasion. Another kidnapping by the barbarians across the channel.
It is downright savage. And I have stressed the danger to my son, I assure you. The fact is simply that he's not been well. Nothing life-threatening, I should think. But a stubborn illness nonetheless.
I see. Well, I wish next time you'd mention something so that I can at least send you home with the Eucharist for him.
Oh, thank you, sir, very much. We will.
Until this evening?
Yes, of course. We will all be present.
Goodbye, then.
Calpurnius?
Conchessa, my love, don't. Tererka, come. I have a few words to say to your brother.
Looks like the coast is clear.
I'm afraid not.
Hello, Father.
Would you care to explain to me why I had to lie to our priest and say that my pig-headed son was not merely avoiding Mass once again, but was, in fact, too ill to attend?
I do feel a bit fatigued.
This is not a joke, Patricius.
Father, our family's entire relation to the church is dependent on lies. What harm is one more?
Entirely dependent on lies. Please, elaborate.
I have to tie up Sajita.
You're a very competent young man. I think you can manage two things at once.
You're always wagging your finger because I don't care about the faith. This is true, I don't. But tell me, Deacon Calpurnius, Father, when was the last time faith has been anything more to you or to Mother than politics?
Is that what you believe?
Without a doubt. So I wish you'd stop acting as though we were so drastically different from one another. I did my part as a boy. I read the stories, I memorized the prayers, I listened to the teachers, but I have grown tired of the charade.
Look me in the eyes, Patricius.
Father,
I said look at me! You seem to be the wise one here. So tell me, why do I hold you to such a high standard?
I don't know.
Why is it important that we attend every mass and every social gathering without fail?
I don't know.
Why now, more than ever, is our image in the eyes of society so important?
I don't know!
Rome is growing weary, Patricius! Can you not see it? We are here in Britannia under Rome's protection. How many attacks have we endured these later years from the Saxons, the Picts, the Scoti? How many rebellions have arisen within the walls of our own cities? How many, Patricius?
Many.
Too many. Far too many for the Emperor to endure. The day is coming very soon, Patricius, when Rome will call its soldiers back to their own lands. What do you think will happen when he does? When 2.5 centuries of Roman politics and culture are suddenly ripped out from under our feet? How safe do you think we will be among these pagan tribes? That is why we need to remain atop while it is still possible for us to do so. When Honorius is finally fed up, when he calls his troops home and Britannia is left alone, I want for our family to be safe, protected inside the strength of the church. So before you presume to berate me for my efforts to protect you...
I don't want your protection.
Well, you're my son, so you'll receive it. And that's an end of it.
Boys! If your bout has reached its end, I wish you'd come in for lunch while it's still fresh.
Momentarily, dear. Now, there is a gala being held this evening in honor of our local bishops. Our whole family will be attending, and that includes you. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Go in for lunch. Oh, Lord. What am I to do about my defiant son?
I'm sorry, Father, but I think I won't be missed at your gala, and I don't want your protection.
Patricius?
Dorerica! I wish you wouldn't linger about like that.
You're sneaking away again, aren't you?
I am, and you'll not say a word.
But why?
I've no interest in attending such a trivial celebration.
Parties can be fun, Patricius.
That's not the point, Dorerica. I don't wish to be used in Father's game.
You can run off after.
I'd much rather play by my own rules and deal with the consequences.
Please, I don't like to see you in trouble.
Then stop lingering about.
Well, if you won't stay, will you take me with you?
Will I take you with me?
We could adventure together.
You'd regret the loss of your precious party and be a wreck before morning.
I would not.
You don't even know where I'm going or how long I plan to be gone.
Patricius, I want to go with you.
Sorry, sister. You'd only slow me down.
Patricius!
Enjoy your party.
Actually said that to your father's face.
I gave him honesty. If he didn't want it, he shouldn't have asked for an explanation.
Oh, I can't believe he gave you permission to run off like this, after such a display.
He didn't.
What?
Linus, I was absent from church. Again. Simply because I find it ridiculous. It's politics and games. I told my father as much to his face. Do you really think he was in a mood to let me run off for an evening swim?
Heaven's sake, Patricius! Why are you so devoted to this rebellion of yours?
Because everything they push is nonsense, Linus. Because I see more beauty in our sunrises and seashores than I do in the rules and recitations of the priests.
Even so, how many more times do you think you can pull this kind of stunt before it really comes back to bite you?
I couldn't care less if it did.
Then leave me out of it, because I have no desire to...
Linus! Linus, are you all right?
Oh, my head.
It hurts.
One move and the next rock hits your head.
You fiend! You threw that stone!
He said don't move.
Now, we have nothing to do with you. Savage!
I'm afraid you do now. Bind the wrist, Guile.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Yes, you are.
Keep away! Take that!
Hey! Come here, you.
Put your knife down! Let go, my friend!
If you try that again, you'll be a slave with a dead friend.
Slave?
What do you say, tough guy? You want your friend to live?
Patricius, please.
Tre, Noah,
All right.
Ona.
All right. We'll go.
The Twatha smell down from the other world, Finn. Bind their wrists, Guile. Get on! Move! You'll be spending the voyage down below deck.
Please. Our home.
Take a good long look, lads. This is the last time you'll ever see her. Now, down you go, into the hold.
We'll be all right, Linus. We'll figure this out. Linus? What have I done?
Hi, this is Peter Atkinson, founder of the Merry Beggars. Tune in to episode 2, The Land of Cora, to hear the next installment of Patrick of Ireland. Listen to all the episodes and discover new shows at thesaintspodcast.com.
The Merry Beggars is the entertainment division of Relevant Radio.